what I thought the relationship could be. You know what I mean? Versus like what was actually happening. It was like what I wanted it to be. Like I saw the potential for like this great relationship if he would just do X, Y, and Z. And that was what I was mourning. Like the potential like of what I saw. But he was still him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, oh, I miss him or I miss what I thought it could be. It's really interesting to think about like that. You know what I mean? Like, think about it in two different ways, because you miss the person, but you don't miss like the negative stuff that comes with them. Right? But you miss like the good times or what you thought the relationship could evolve to. At least I did. So it's interesting. But it's interesting you guys didn't even say anything to each other.
Yeah, I think that most of me wanted to like find closure, and because I didn't get the closure that I wanted, I held on to it. But I mean, you know, sometimes you know, we don't need closure. You know, and it is what it is. And there's no need to like put any meaning, any reasoning to it, you know.
Or is silence enough? You know?
Yeah.
Like, is it the universe's way of like nothing else needs to be discussed? Because who knows? You could start talking to him again and have gotten re-engaged yet again.
Yeah.
You know? And maybe this is the universe's way of being like, there's no need to re-engage. Like, enough's enough. Like, it's time to just allow yourself to heal and move on. I mean, you got, who knows, maybe you're just supposed to get a dog out of this whole situation, girl.
Yeah, maybe the dog was a blessing.
You know? Because you two look happy as hell on these walks. I say, these little peas in the pod, just having a good old time. Yep, so I leave for Chicago on Wednesday. And I changed my hinge to Chicago to see who was out there. And I don't know. I was kind of like, do I want to talk to anybody, or do I want to just enjoy Chicago on my own? You know? With nobody. But man, the hinge hits in Chicago. I said, there's a lot of lonely men out there in Chicago, or Atlanta is just such a bad place to date. I don't know. I mean, there's just no way I can get that many hits in one time. Girl, it's been like over 20.
20 hits?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Like, I saw this thing, I don't know where I saw it from, maybe I heard it somewhere, where there's like a pandemic, like a lonely men. There's no lonely men because they have no one to talk to, you know, like, versus like us ladies, like we talk to each other, you know, but they can't go to like their brothers or their dad or even their friends and like share their emotions because
they're not out here kikiing it up.
Yeah.
That's what we do. We get kiki it up with our girlfriends, sisters, mothers, whoever. Yeah, they don't have the same, that's for sure. I would agree. What time did you get here today?
I got here at 11:30.
Okay.
Maybe I should put the music down.
Yeah, they probably can't even hear us over the music. Like, is this thing on? We didn't have a whole conversation in this podcast. Nobody can even understand us.
I can.
Sorry.
You know, because sometimes it sticks onto this top lid, and it will just like keep going up. So there we go.
That feels so much better. Okay, we're good. Now that she's performed her surgery, ladies and gentlemen, I was looking at my lashes and I was like, oh, okay. She's gonna, I could just tell when I brushed them. I was like, There's some that are just barely hanging. They are ready to go. But yeah, there's a lonely it's not funny. I'm chuckling, but it's not funny to call it a lonely man epidemic or epidemic. But I mean, men are not even really taught to like share their feelings. Like
and I feel like that's like the sad part, because
It's
I think
sad.
us as the women, that's what we deal with, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying like deal as in like that's a bad thing.
Right.
You know?
Right. But I mean, we definitely we're taught to, and I think you know who was having a podcast actually about it is Michelle Obama and her brother, their IMO podcast. They were talking about, and it was the one that Barack was on, and they were just talking about as men, they're not even like you're not even taught to like express yourself or emotion. Like you're taught to like you go to work when you're still sick, you don't cry, you know, you just very robotic like. It's kind of like embedded in, especially in American culture. But I mean it's in lots of cultures too. Maybe even worse, but he was saying how like one of his best male role models was he had a homosexual college professor that like really gave him a space to be sensitive and to be comfortable in being heterosexual, and then also respecting the sensitivities of you know being of him being a gay man, like just like respecting the lanes and what they chose, but one like but you're still allowed to express yourself emotionally, right? Like regardless if you were heterosexual or homosexual. He was just saying that he doesn't know, didn't matter that his teacher was gay, he was just saying that he was just able to see someone who was strong and masculine but also sensitive. And it didn't make him any less of a man regardless of his you know sexual preference. He was his favorite teacher, and he was just like, it's sad that it took that to like realize like, oh, like I am allowed to express myself. Like a man, heterosexual, can express himself. He's like, it took him to his 20s to even know that he could. I was like, could you imagine? Like, we're as young girls, we're asked, how do you feel? Like day one. So I think it's getting better with time, but I do think like our age and older definitely didn't do it or haven't. It's crazy. Okay. So side note, this doctor who's helping me heal my hamstring introduced me to, he is a nutritionist. So excited to meet him. I'm meeting him next week in person. And like he's just gonna kind of work with my trainer on my workout, but like really help me with like a balanced approach and to get in more protein so I can continue to build muscle. Because I find it's so hard to like, what should I eat? You know what I mean? Like sometimes I'm just like, ugh, you don't want to eat bad, you don't feel like cooking, you're just like, what do I need to eat? You know? And he also helps you, like, he's gonna help me when I'm traveling or have to go out to eat. He's gonna help me pick out some things. Isn't that cool?
That is pretty cool.
So I'm gonna try him out. He has a minimum of 3 months. He's actually pretty reasonable. So I'll try it out for 3 months and see. But I wanna just, I'm getting off that GLP-1 shot, so I wanna just have some support, you know? So I can continue this weight loss journey, because, girl.
How many pounds have you lost?
So before I started taking the drug, I probably lost about 20 pounds because I had stopped drinking and I started working out. So I was starting to already lose weight, right? And then my numbers weren't going down, and I was just like, I don't want to be, you know, dealing with diabetes. So since the actual shot, it's probably like 50 pounds. I know.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know. I don't know. Do you remember what I looked like when you first met me? Probably not.
No, I don't know. guess I didn't. I wasn't.
Because for a while you were just like, wow, you're losing weight, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But now it's kind of, it's getting harder.
It's getting harder.
Yeah, I think the closer you get to your, whatever your body wants to weigh, the harder it gets, you know?
So it's like your body is like probably like plateauing.
Yes, this is why I went to the gym. I need to get, like, because there's only, like, the shot makes you not overeat, you know? It turns off the food noise in your head and you just can't overeat.
Mm-hmm.
And now, while I'm still on it and tapering off, I want to, like, make all the good choices, if that makes sense. Like, get those kind of in a routine.
Mm-hmm.
And I get bored with food, so sometimes I just need help with, like, ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is a healthy dinner that I can whip together really fast and be okay with it and be satisfied?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what does that look like from a fat, protein, like, I want someone that has already done the research to, like, tell me these things.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not researching it and I'm not writing it down.
Have you ever like meal prep?
Yeah, I have before. But I'm weird about leftovers. Like, I'm like 24, 36 hours max.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't eat past 2 days, anything.
That's so true. Yeah, that's why I've never really meal prepped too.
Right.
Because of those same reasons.
Like, if I make something for dinner, I can eat it for lunch and dinner the next day, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So I can usually get 3 meals out of one meal. Like, prepping, that's about all I'll do.
Mm-hmm.
It won't make it to another lunch. Like, I'm like, no, I'm good. So I cooked last night some lentil, like, high protein kind of like like soup. So I'll eat that tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. Like, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not eating anymore. And to be honest, you're not supposed to. People that cook and eat it all week that's not good. Because after 48 hours, really after 24 hours, bacteria starts to grow in food.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the fridge.
Yeah.
Like, you're not supposed to, like, ideally, I would have hired some domestic help and, like, they would make me fresh food every day.
Mm-hmm.
If our culture would do that. Like, I don't know why we don't. Like, you have to be rich to get someone to cook for you in this culture, in American culture.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, my friends that lived everywhere else, yeah, like, domestic help is normal.
Yeah.
And they're not even rich.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
having help is normal. And I was just like, bro, like, if I could have someone cook for me, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That'd be the best. To me, that's the most loving thing someone can do for you, is make you a meal.
Mm-hmm. Like a healthy
meal.
Healthy meal.
Right. Like, just cutting up some fresh vegetables, like, you know, just having things ready. I would love it, but you gotta have a lot of money. And then I think trusting someone, I think giving them access to your home, you know what I mean? Like, that's a big deal too, especially if you're not there. Like, you almost just need someone just, like, that kind of lives there.
Yeah. That's why they say wealthy people, and like if you look at all these celebrities and just rich, wealthy people, they're like the most healthiest, the most in shape, because they have the money
To do it.
to do it. But you know, like 95% of us, we're like in this fast culture where like we don't have time to eat. You know, we don't even have time to cook.
Nope.
You know, so what do we do? What's our solution? Fast food, you know, dinner out of the box.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's ridiculous that it's so expensive to be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm, like, grateful that I can afford the nutritionist, but I'm, like, at the same time, I mean, I don't know that it's going to be something I can do long term. I'm just trying to help myself transition and make better choices. Just, like, know what to eat. Like, even if I repeat it, like, all right, I know I'm going to eat fish and, like, some sauteed spinach and brown rice or something. You know what I mean? Like, just tell me what to eat. Give me an idea. So we'll see. Hopefully he's good. Got another one? No?
No. Just trying to separate them.
because they like to kiss each other. French twist. All right, so we're not looking to date right now.
No.
Okay.
Hold on one second. Let me go grab something.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just fine the way I am.
Yeah.
I guess I like. I don't know. Just like letting go of that version of me that wanted that fairy tale, story, or wanted to be saved. Just like letting go of that version of me.
Yeah. And it's not no other human being can save you,
Mm-hmm.
And I think having the desire of a fairy tale is so okay, but I think writing it to fit what you need, not like what society says or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, what is a fairy tale? What does this happy ending look like? It could be, someone who's independent with shared responsibilities, who's easy on the eye and a great lover. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can be whatever you want it to be. It doesn't have to be someone coming up on their white horse to come and save Kia. You don't need to be saved. You're already doing it on your own. You're already a kick-ass mom, bought a home, taking care of your kids, a single mother at that. I feel like any obstacle that comes in your way, you've been able to process, handle, move on, and grow from it. And girl, I don't get too much better than that.
Mm-hmm.
You may not see it because you're in it, but just in the short time I've just gotten to know you, yeah, you're far beyond, I think, you give yourself credit for.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard. I know it's you do seem like you kind of suffer a little bit in silence, by yourself. You don't let a lot of people in with your struggles, which is totally fine. But I think that also makes you super, I don't want to say adaptable, but just aware, and then you give yourself space to sit with it and then move through it. You feel your feels and then you move through. What is that quote? The only way out is through. Does that make sense?
The only way out is through?
Yeah. So the only way to move on from a situation or to get out of something is to go through it. You can't ignore it. You can't push the feelings down. You gotta feel them.
Mm-hmm.
And especially in American culture, when people don't feel their feelings, they eat them, drink them, smoke them, sex them, gamble them.
That's true.
All the above,
Yeah. We look for, everything outside of us to numb. We find a distraction because we don't want to feel. And I've been that way because, I don't know, for the longest time ever, I've just known how to just suppress my feelings because I don't want to feel.
We all do that. We all have a vice, whichever way we use it. I mean, I don't know if I told you about the last guy that I was supposed to actually go out with this weekend, but girl, he was asking me questions, and I'm like, does he only want sex? I met him on Hinge, it's only been a week, and here are the 3 questions he asked. Does size matter? I'm like, okay. The second question was, and they weren't all back to back, but it was in a short time span. Does size matter was the first one. The second one was, do you use toys? I was like, okay, kid. And then the third one was, do you only date men? And I just finally sent him a message. And I was just in all of my time dating, I've never had these 3 questions asked and knowing someone less than a week and not even hearing their voice or going on a date.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much. And then he basically, I don't know, what's the word for it? Gaslighting. Like, he basically said, like, well, you opened the door and now you want to, like, point fingers, or like, he said something like, it made it my fault.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how is it my fault that you asked these questions? How am I responsible?
Mm-hmm.